we've got clearance from a lawyer.
Okay.
On
what do we have to go to a lawyer for?
Well, because some of these games are dangerous. Oh. Some of these games are a little out of the ordinary.
They're not dangerous. They have some risk.
Risk factors. Okay.
There are some risk involved.
I like it.
They're not dangerous.
They're not dangerous.
We're taking all the precautions necessary.
Yes, we are. Actually, we are.
To avoid any danger.
Yeah.
But there are still some risk involved.
I just went all the way up to, that's very good, Troy. You're going to have to be our publicist on this one. Yeah. I'm going to pay you exactly what I pay you to do this show.
Double it
down. No, I actually went to Academy Sports over the weekend to look for safety gear. Mm-hmm. Safety gear for our Florida Man Games participants. So, the Florida Man Games. And if you go to thefloridamangames.com, I actually have to update the website with this event because it has not been officially announced yet. But you guys are getting the official, early, exclusive before I even clear this with insurance. So pray for me on insurance, actually. Yeah, that's going to be the tough part. Boy, I'm just realizing insurance is going to be the tough part.
Well, we got a lawyer, so.
But guess what? I don't care what the insurance is. We're going to make it happen because this is going to be awesome. What a stupid thing to say.
Yeah.
That's a stupid thing to say. All right. Our next Florida Man Games event going to take place in the Florida Man Coliseum. You ready for the Florida Man Coliseum? You guys want to take a guess what the Florida Man Coliseum is?
Catalina's Gym.
No.
Oh, interesting.
That would be a very spacious Coliseum, though. Can you rent Carolina's Gym?
Yes, you can.
That's right. We may be renting Carolina's Gym for some competitions then. Do you have to rent that through the city?
No, through the county.
Through the county.
The alumni from Carolina's have a dinner coming up.
Okay. All right. Well, the Florida Man Coliseum, folks, is a 20. What?
Heather said a bounce house. I'm sorry. That was really funny. That was funny.
No, this is so much better than a bounce house. The Florida Man Coliseum, where we will be doing the Florida Man jousting games. You guys seen American Gladiators where they're up there jousting each other? You got to hit each other off the poles.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They're going to be doing this in the Florida Man Coliseum, which will be an above-ground pool filled with mud.
Above ground pool filled with mud.
We're talking about Florida Man here. So I feel that an above ground pool is the perfect setting for the Florida Man Coliseum.
Wow.
20 foot wide, filled with mud for now. This may be the one we put baked beans in. We're going to put baked beans in one of these.
How do you come up with all these horrible ideas?
Why do you want to punish people?
These are awesome ideas. It gives you more incentive to stay on the pedestal.
Mud's good. Baked beans.
Mud's already dirty as is. Why do you need to add beans to it?
Baked beans.
We've learned the souring of food,
but I'm worried about
gnats. They're going to get sour.
No, see them.
No.
Those beans need to go to Those beans need to go to a food bank, not to your mud pit.
Okay.
Now you're making me feel bad, Blake.
Thank you.
Go with the mud.
Now we're doubling the baked beans. We're doubling the baked beans.
They're expired beans. We can't give them. Yeah. Give us all your expired baked bean cans now. Rummage through.
Not only are you going to be jousting your opponent into a possible pit, a huge pit of possibly baked beans. Really, I want to do the baked beans on this one. But the contestants will be wearing drunk goggles as well. You guys ever seen these drunk goggles?
Oh, yeah.
I have seen them before, yeah. I think we've done this, yeah. I've worn them before.
I've done drunk goggles. They really mess you up.
Yeah.
So...
Oh, that's not beer goggles. My bad.
It is beer goggles. It's beer goggles.
Well,
yeah, I think it's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah. Beer goggles are naturally brought about when you're drinking. Drunk goggles are actual goggles you put on.
Yeah. These are actually...
I've had both.
Yeah. Me too.
So this is going to be fun and expensive, but fun. And fun's what it's all about. Mm-hmm. So if you want to get your tickets today... Actually,
I got a great question in comments, and I think it needs to be asked now and not later.
Go for it. Do it.
Are the baked beans a side?
Oh, that's a great question.
No, because
the mud. It's a side to the mud. Yeah.
It's
or a snack if you fall down.
Right. Yeah. No, it's a side. It's a side to the main event here for sure. So for the month of September, but also this month. We are. You're going to get a special price on those tickets.
Okay,
special
good.
price on the tickets. So go to thefloridamangames.com. We're going to announce the newest. There you go. And of course, that is in addition to the Dad Bod Jello Shot Sumo Wrestling, where they're gonna strap into those bubble suits.
That looks cool.
Try and knock each other out of a pool full of Jello shots.
Are we using the same pool?
No, different pool. Different pool. That's going to be tough to knock somebody out of an above ground pool. Yeah.
So
it's happened.
who is going to be in? Who is representing St. Johns County? Like, who is going to be in this?
Yeah, we're going to be pulling teams here pretty soon.
Okay.
We're going to be recruiting teams very, very soon.
Okay.
For sure. That's coming in the coming months. Yeah. I know. We got to get a good St. Johns County team.
Right.
And we got to get a lot of people out there showing love for St. Johns County, because there's going to be different counties competing to see who's the best county in Florida at being a Florida man.
So it's important that we select.
It is. And I got to tell you, not many Florida man stories have come out of St. Johns County. We've had a handful.
That's because we have the sheriff here. They don't want to mess around with him.
And I got to tell you, Fort Myers, if they put together a team.
Yeah, and the little sheriff.
Of course,
the little sheriff.
Everyone has a sheriff.
Fort
Not
Myers?
everyone has a little sheriff like St. Johns County.
We can take Fort Myers.
Fort Myers puts together a team, they're just full of Florida man stories.
Yeah.
Sure.
So, of course,
Battling the bath salts babes.
Wow. And we're still open to suggestions, too, because
Lee County.
one game still has not been approved.
Oh.
One game still has not been approved.
Uh-oh.
So if it doesn't get approved, we're going to need to go with a backup. So again, I would love to take suggestions out there in the comments. If you guys have suggestions on good Florida man games, one of my favorites, and I got to figure out how to make this a longer competition, because this would be a very short competition, getting the ankle bracelet off. I do like that. But what can we add to that to make that
magnets
watchable? A shock collar? Is that what you said, Blake? A shock collar? Oh, that'd be great. That'd be a great idea.
Back to the attorneys.
No, back to insurance. That's what I'm worried about a shock collar insurance.